Hello and welcome to the show tonight. Today we have an interesting piece of equipment that we're going to be talking about, the new SIG P211. So it's going to be my first shots with it, so I want to videotape some of it, give y'all what my thoughts are, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Stay tuned to after the video. I've got something special planned for y'all who decide to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, so we're here about the 7-yard line. I'm just going to take some of my first shots. As you know, it comes with a 23 round mag, so we loaded that thing up. It seems like it's just a 21 round mag with a little butt cap extension. So I haven't changed anything in this firearm. Came with the standard recoil spring. Seems pretty light to me, but we'll see how it goes. So let's load it up and see what's what. I'm not going to do a draw, just going to put some rounds down range. Wow, there's like no muzzle rise for that whatsoever. I put 6 rounds down. I'm a little low and to the right, so I want to do another 6, see where I'm at. A little fast that time. I'm still low to the right, so what I want to do is I want to adjust my sights just a little bit, then we'll do it again. All right, I just want everyone to know that was an unzeroed optic until just now. I put another 11 rounds through it after I zeroed it and brought the grouping just a little bit up into the left. And I want it, this is the group at 7 yards. So that's pretty decent. And that was just literally just slapping the SIG optic on the pistol. That's not zeroing it or anything, or even bore sighting it or laser sighting it or anything. It's just putting it on, see where it is. So I'm really happy with it. I want to shoot some more, see where I'm at after I use my super duper paster gun that I probably spent way too much money on right here. And we're going to repair this target and go again. Side note, top 10 pieces of equipment you need to own for range gear, right here. It's a little stupid expensive, but you can find them on Amazon when they have sales. Worth it. All right, loaded up my 23 round mag again. Let's see where I'm at. Wasn't very fast considering all in the A zone. I think it's time to go to the timer now. So let me go run and get that, and then we'll do some time drills. All right, got the timer on my belt. It's a little lower than what I like. Usually I like running it on my carrier, but it's still really hot today. So, all right, it will be from the draw, so see how it goes. We're gonna do the bill drill, so just 6 rounds, what I was just doing, just to see where I was on targets, but we're going to do as fast as we can. We're going to start doing a bill drill. Oh, that was terrible. Hurts my hand. All right, again. Now I'm getting all over the place, so I want to slow down. I guess coming off the safety would do well. I gotta remember that it's been a while since I've carried a 1911. So all right, Not great for the first couple, just coming off of a hand injury, so I'm gonna have to slow it down a lot. This is hurting more my hand than I thought, and it's not shooting, it's the rocking the hood forward on the pistol. So, all right, that's making it hurt. It's not the shooting, it's the rocking it forward. And it doesn't lock in any other way, so. All right. Low. I don't know if that would be considered the A zone, but I don't think so. It's B zone. Three, 2, 9. That was all A zone. That was good. I got 3 rounds in this mag lift. That was fucked up. All right, targets repaired. Build drill again. All right. I think I over-adjusted my sights because now everything's going high up freaking left. Now that I shot a whole bunch and didn't film it like an idiot, we're gonna shoot some more. Started to rise again. Oof, one out. .271. I'm getting them all in the A zone, but they're way like right here in the A zone, so. .212. .195. All right. So. All right, so first off, what are my thoughts on the P211? It's, as soon as you pick it up, it's super heavy, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It definitely shoots really, really flat. The recoil on it is nominal. The target was utterly destroyed today, but I will say I am a bit rusty. I'm just coming off of a tendon hand injury. Luckily I didn't have to have surgery, but it still hurts. So I was kind of worried about it with the really, really light recoil spring. Like, as you can see, like, it doesn't take much to actuate it at all, and it does quite well. The sight is co-witnessed. It's very, very nice. This is an active gun range, by the way, so I'm not on my own land. Have to use the peasant's gun range. So it's a very, very nice shooting gun. Very heavy though. You can tell that it comes right out of the competition shooting world, right out of it, with all the aesthetics and everything. And it's definitely meant to run with the staccatos and the best of them. So it's worth the money. You're going to pay a pretty penny. I think the MSRP on this right now, it's end of October 2025. I think the MSRP is $23.99. So it is quite expensive. So, but the age-old adage is what you get what you pay for. So take that into account. And especially this is going to be one of my duty guns, probably my main duty gun once I put about another 2,500 rounds through it come February next year. So definitely something to look forward to. And we're going to film it, and y'all are going to be there with me every step of the way. There's really no downsides to this gun. It does take the 320 mag, so if you're one of those ones that's scared of using your 320 or whatnot, and you have a bunch of mags laying around, it does take the 21 round mags. It will not take the 17 round mags. It only takes the 21 round mags, and it comes with, this one comes with a 23 round mag with a 2 round extension at the bottom. So it's very nice. Mag wheel's very, very flared. You can tell that they took that straight out of the competition book, but it's very well put together. It is really, really big for my hands. So when you can't really see it, but I cannot get my thumb really on that magazine release. So when I was shooting a 1911, I didn't have that option. So I had to learn how to get over it. So I would just get used to dropping the slide with my trigger finger. That's how I did it for years when I carried my 1911. So it's nice that they put the ambidextrous thumb safety or the slide lock here. I can't get to it. My hands are little small hands. So that being said, it is very difficult to get your hand all the way around it, but luckily it weighs so much that you don't really need to. So that's a great thing. The only other real bad thing about this firearm is not necessarily a problem with the firearm itself. It's an industry problem. So it's October 2025 now. This was released earlier this year, and you can't find holsters for them. So they say that, oh, hey, it'll fit. It has the same slide length as the M17 or the 320. It might fit in some Kydex holsters, but Safariland duty holster, it will fit, but it doesn't lock. So you can see it fits. It does not lock, and this is an ALS locking holster. You're going to have to find a mod. If you're right-handed, RDR does make a mod for these, but if you're left-handed like me, you're just SOL for the time being. You're going to have to wait for a duty holster for it, but in the meantime, it will lock this way. But me personally, I don't want to go on the street with just the hood protecting me. I like having that ALS, and I got used to using that ALS. But that's really the only issue, and it's not an issue with the firearm, it's an issue with the industry. So holster manufacturers are always a little bit behind. I was hoping that this being such a mainstream gun, or will be a mainstream gun to compete with the high-end firearms, that Safariland would have been a little bit more on the ball. Hopefully they will release one soon, but it's not bad. Not a bad pistol. You're going to pay a pretty penny for it. It is what it is. Welcome to 2025. Inflation's ridiculous still. So, yeah. But since you've made it to the end of the video and we've started talking about inflation, once we hit 500 subscribers, we are going to auction off a luxury watch. So this is a Laco 2S Gao 42. It retails for $560. So it's brand new. Super nice box. But all the paperwork. And there it is. It's a very, very nice little flight watch. So, never worn, brand spanking new, made in Germany, retails for $562. So, or $60. So once we reach 500 subscribers, we will be auctioning off this watch. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see y'all later.